One second. Right, come on the screen. Ma'lum. So what do you understand? Because you have studied this already, so it's not as if I'm teaching basic students or students who have no understanding. You have some sort of basic comprehension. Yeah, you're live on YouTube. Become an international speaker now. Bismillah. Yeah, majority of my lessons are on YouTube because I teach online as well. So if student wants to catch up, they can catch up. Come on, Bismillah with that deal. Film mudari ma'lum.
Okay, so this one is Yazribu, Yazribani.
One second. Before you explain, before you conjugate, and I will explain. Now, what do you understand when you say al-fi'l al-mudari al-ma'lum? What does ma'lum mean, first of all?
This is where the doer of the verb is known.
Doer of the verb is known. Perfect.
Yeah.
And the other question I'm going to ask, I'm deliberately asking this question because you haven't been attending classes, so I'm giving you a bit of a punishment now here. Now, the question I'm going to ask you, that's the difference between okay, I'll know this would be too difficult for you, and I'll leave it. I'll give you the response. That's fine. Okay, now, first of all, can you conjugate first of all the 14 forms for me first?
Okay, so Yazribu, Yazribani, Yazribuna, Tazribu, Tazribani, Tazribna,
Yadribna.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Yazribna, Tazribu, Tazribani, Tazribuna, Tazribina, Tazribani, Tazribna, Azribu, Nazribu.
Excellent. Okay, now the next thing I want to explain now is that, as you can see, that in the first form, in the huwa yadribu, we have the dhamma there, which is present on the last letter on the 3-letter verb yadribu. Is that clear? Yes?
Yes.
Now, in the dual format itself, we do not have the dhamma there.
Yes.
Correct? There's no yadribu at the end itself.
Yeah.
However, now what's happening? As we know that Arabic language is a language based upon inflection, i'rab. Now, in the present tense, there has to be something which represents the dhamma in the dual as well, and the plural. So what we have here, Sayyid, is that we have the noon with a kasra. The noon with a kasra at the end, it's representing the dhamma, which should be also in the dual form as well. Is that clear?
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then in the plural, we don't have a dhamma on the last word. So what happened is that a noon with a fatha is brought in, and it becomes yadribuna.
Okay.
So in the dual and the plurals, there's a noon with a kasra, which represents a dhamma. It means raf, halatul raf. The proper term is called halatul raf. The halatul raf for the yadribani is a noon with a kasra.
Okay.
Okay. And in the plural, it's the noon with a fatha. It represents halatul raf.
Halatul raf is
the nominative case.
What does that mean exactly, Sheikh?
Sometimes basically nominative.
The terminologies get confusing.
Okay, that's fine. Let me make it easier for yourselves. Yeah. Now every verb, write this down. Every verb in the Arabic language, every verb, all of the Arabic verbs. Okay. If I sign in my phone, would that work? Okay, let me use the actual Hosa chat room to do this discussion, because I think otherwise, if I do it on there, no one will get it. Halatul raf, it is actually forget that. That won't be fair. Halatul raf, it means that when the last letter of the fi'l mudari ma'lum gets a dhamma, halatul raf, or it's called halatul marfu. Marfu would be better for yourself. Marfu. Say that, Adil. Marfu.
Yes, Sheikh. Yeah.
Marfu is when the last letter of the single singular, masculine, will be given a dhamma. Yadribu. Yadribu. So yadribu is the single form and it gets a dhamma. This is called halatul marfu.
Okay.
Halatul
Marfu.
halatul
Marfu.
marfu. That's the first case. The second case for the present tense verb is halatul mansub. Halatul
Mansub.
mansub. So halatul mansub is when the present tense verb gets a fatha at the end.
Okay.
And then the last case is called halatul majzoom. Okay, so these are the three cases. It's called nominative, jussive, and I forgot them myself now. Okay, submissive. Right. So it's called halatul marfu. When it gets a dhamma. Halatul mansub. I'll write them in the group so that you know them. Halatul raf, halatul nasb, or halatul majzoom. Now, these are the three cases for a verb. Okay. Right? Is that clear?
Yeah. So majzoom is where it gets a kasra.
Yeah.
Okay. Where it gets.
So what was that?
Halatul majzoom is the present tense malum where it gets a kasra.
Sukun.
Oh, sukun.
Yeah.
Okay, gets a sukun at the end. So the marfu is called raf?
Yes. So raf is the state, and the thing which has going into the state or raf is called marfu. So this is the default position.
Okay. So and then nasb is
this is the default position.
Okay.
So every verb is called fi'l mudari marfu. Fi'l mudari marfu. So marfu is the default position, and the temporary positions are halatul majzoom and a halatul mansub. So where it gets a fatha and a sukun. So mansub is when it gets a fatha, the last letter. Majzoom is where the single verb gets a sukun and a fatha. Okay, is that clear?
So majzoom gets the sukun, yeah?
Yes, sukun, and mansub is when it gets a fatha.
Okay, so there's none where they get a kasra.
No.
Okay.
Only a verb gets fatha, dhamma, fatha, and a sukun. A verb gets fatha, so dhamma, fatha, and a kasra. Kasra is only a state for a verb. Sorry, of a noun, not for a verb.
Okay, so verb has fatha, dhamma, and sukun.
Yes.
And noun has fatha, dhamma, kasra.
No, let me explain. It has dhamma, fatha, dhamma, fatha, jazm.
Okay.
These are the three.
What is jazm? It's kasra?
Sukun.
Oh, okay.
Sukun at the end, that dot, or the round dot is called a sukun, and the state is called majzoom.
Okay, so the noun and verb, they only have the three same endings, fatha, dhamma, and sukun.
No, I didn't say it. The noun has only three. It has dhamma, kasra, has a dhamma, fatha, and a kasra.
Okay, noun has
Has a kasra. Noun has a kasra, and not a verb. Okay. Is that clear now?
Yes, jazakallah.
Because you've missed so many lessons.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming for you now.
Yeah.
And the thing is that if you miss more lessons, then I'm going to come after you.
Jazakallah. So, Sheikh, when we say marfu and raf, is it interchangeable? Are they the same thing?
Yeah, so marfu is the actual, they're interchangeable, but raf is the actual state, and the thing which gets the state of raf is called marfu.
Okay.
So, yadribu is the singular. Yadribu is a singular, and it gets a dhamma. In yadribani, now for it to show it's in halatul marfu, you have the noon with the kasra, and in yadribuna, you have the noon with the fatha.
Okay.
Now in tadribu, you have the dhamma there at the end. In tadribani, you have the noon with the kasra. In yadribna, you have
the noon with the fatha. Yeah.
Okay, this noon here is the noon for it's the noon for femininity against for female.
Okay.
And this form here is mabni. meaning that it's a solid form and it does not change regardless of its three different states of the present tense verb. It
Okay.
always remains as it is.
Okay. So with
Okay.
this one, Sheikh, because it doesn't change in every state, it will stay the same. Are you
Yes.
able to identify when it's in which state?
Yeah, because the actual there will be a particle in front of it.
Aha. Okay.
Like lam yadrib, ay yadrib, so lam yadribna, ay yadribna.
Okay.
So it remains the same because the particle will come in front of it, and that particle will allow you to understand.
Okay. That will be the identifier of the
Yes.
state. Okay.
Okay.
Jazakallah.
Then after that we have tadribu, tadribani, and tadribuna. Sayyid, explain to me where in the singular, dual, and plural, what is the actual sign for halatul marfu?
Okay. So for tazribu, the sign of the halat al marfu is the zamma,
Excellent.
the dhamma on the ba,
Yep.
and for tazribani, the identifier is the fatah.
Not the fatah, the
Oh,
noon with
is
the
the
kasra.
noon? Is the noon?
Noon with the kasra. Okay.
Okay, noon with the kasra, yeah. And that's
And
its
the next one
mansub state. And the other one, tazribuna.
is not in the mansub case, Sayyid.
Oh,
It's in the
okay.
marfu state.
Marfu, okay.
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 It's marfu is the default position for the present, like al kitabu, kitabun. This is the default position for a noun.
Okay.
Yadribu is the default position for a verb.
And tazribu the same?
Yes.
Okay, so tazribani is then the mansub position?
How is it mansub position? Can you not see the noon with the kasra there?
Noon with the kasra.
Tadribani. Can you see that? Can you not see the noon there?
Oh, yeah. It's
So
there.
so if it's there, that means that noon there with the kasra, it's representing the dhamma in the singular in the dual.
Mm-hmm.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
And in tadribuna, can you see the noon there?
Yes.
So that noon here with a fatah, it represents the halatul marfu. What does it represent, Sayyid?
Halat al-marfu.
Excellent. Now
Yeah.
in tadribina,
Mm-hmm.
this is a singular form. You, one female, is hitting. Now here we have the noon. Can you see it?
Yep.
Now this noon with a fatah, it represents halatul marfu.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Okay, so the halat al-marfu can sometimes be with the dhamma and sometimes it can be with the noon with the fatah.
That's what I'm saying, mashallah. Excellent.
Okay.
Understood now.
Okay. Depending on the tense or
Exactly. Not the tense, the form.
The form.
itself.
Okay.
And in tadribani, you have the noon with the kasra again.
Mm-hmm.
And
This-
tadribna, it's again this form here. Tadribna, it's also a mabni form. What type of form is it, Sayyid?
Mabni, it won't change.
It will remain. It's indeclinable. It's a solid
Indeclinable.
form, regardless of its three states. It remains tadribna. Is that clear?
Yeah. So, Sheikh, where is the form? You know where we said there's a sukoon at the end?
यार थोड़ा सा इंतजार तो कर ला.
Oh. Sorry.
I said to him, Shway, have some patience. That's what I said to for the other brothers who are in the class. Other able, I am hitting. Another able, we are hitting. So here we have the dhamma in the singular, and in the plural we have the dhamma.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yeah. So Sheikh, how should one like memorize this? Because sometimes the marfu state will have a different sign depending on the form. So is there a way of
no. Remember this, the basic ones correctly.
Yeah, okay.
And then all the rest will fit in place itself.
Okay, inshallah.
Okay, Jazakallah Sayyid. Now I'm going to bring next on the mic. Right. Who should I bring on the mic? Sister Noor Fatima. Sister Noor Fatima, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Any questions? Alhamdulillah.
No.
Did that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, now the next thing I'm going to go through now is we have fi'l mudari marfu and then we have amr hadir ma'lum, correct?
Yeah.
We have amr like idrib. Now, idrib, as I said to brother Muhammad, brother Adil, that we have halatul marfu, halatul mansub, and halatul majzoom. Now, the amr hadir, or all the amrs, what category do they fit into? Do they fit into fi'l mudari marfu? Do they fit into fi'l mudari mansub or fi'l mudari majzoom?
If so, are you talking about
Amr, idrib.
these 6 forms?
Yeah. So what do they fit into fi'l mudari amr? Do they fit into the marfu, mansub, or majzoom?
Marfu.
Okay. Why would you say that they fit in the marfu? Why would you say that? Sister Noor, you there?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm just thinking. Sorry.
Yeah. So fi'l mudari marfu, I'm helping you now. Okay. Fi'l mudari marfu, it's when the present tense verb has a dhamma in the singular and has a noon in the dual, and in the plurals it has a noon with a fatha. Now let's look at it, Sister Noor. Idrib, idriba, idribu, idribi, idriba, idribna. Originally it was tadribu and tadribani, and when we make the imperatives, Sister Noor,
Yes.
we make that in the singular form, we make the last letter with a sukoon. Yes?
Yes.
So does that not contradict what you have said then? So if the last letter has got a sukoon, would it not this be from the fi'l mudari, from the cases of majzoom? Majzoom is when the present tense verb, the last letter has a sukoon in there.
Yes.
So so do you see what I'm saying? So tadribu is marfu. So whenever a noun has a dhamma or has a noon with a kasra in the dual, it's called fi'l mudari marfu.
Okay.
Is that clear now?
Yeah.
What did I say then? If the fi'l mudari marfu has a dhamma or a
a kasra.
kasra, a noon with a kasra, or a noon with a,
Fatha.
it's fi'l mudari marfu.
Yes.
And whenever, so whenever the noon is dropped, like it was tadribani, where's it gone? It was tadribani, the noon has been dropped in the dual, and in tadribuna, where's the noon gone, sister?
It's been dropped.
Exactly. And tadribina to idribi, where's the noon again?
It's been dropped.
And in idriba, there should be idribani. There's a noon in the present tense. Can you see it's dropped?
Yeah.
And idribna, the noon remains because that noon, it's mabni. Now the amr hadir. Okay, you may ask me a question, Sheikh. That Sheikh, amr hadir are different from fi'l mudari. Yes, they are different from fi'l mudari, but they are a category. They are a category of halatul majzoom, the state of fi'l mudari majzoom. So even though, Sister Noor, even though we have brought hamzatul wasl in the beginning, idrib, idriba, and we have dropped harf al-mudari in the beginning, they are still under the category of majzoom.
Okay.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
So even though the hamzatul wasl has been brought in, the ta has been dropped, these are the majzoom state of a present tense verb, because amr hadir is originally made from where? From the
Muzari.
exactly from the present tense. Excellent. Now, so explain to me what's happening in idrib, idriba, idribu in your own words, please. Now, so what's happening to the last letter? What's happening to the nouns? Explain that to me, please.
So the nouns are being dropped because this is the imperative.
Imperative, and the imperatives are from one of those cases which makes the present tense into majzoom. Majzoom
Okay.
meaning that in the singular, as you can see, idrib. Idrib. Can you see it? It has a sukoon at the end.
Yep.
And in the dual and the plurals, the noons have been dropped. And even in the singular of the female, the noon is dropped. Is
Yep.
that clear?
Yep.
Okay, brilliant. Jazakallah. Any questions before I move forward? Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any questions, or has everyone fallen asleep?
We're awake, Sheikh. Alhamdulillah.
Is right? And it's sister Afaf. Is that clear?
Yes, Sheikh, it's okay. Yeah, very clear.
Okay. Right.
Thank
Let me
you.
let me try to see if I could change the actual handout because I would just want to bring another handout onto the screen. I just want to see if I could bring that onto the screen. Give me 2 seconds. Just give me 1 second. I just want to get this handout onto the screen. Sister Yasmana, is that clear for you as well?
Yes.
Right, okay. Let me just open this. Right. Right. Can everyone see the screen now?
Yes, Sheikh. Alhamdulillah.
Right. Okay. Now this is called the Joseph case. Halatul Majzoom. Sister where is Sister Ummi? Was it Z Ayub? Sister Z Ayub. Assalamu alaikum, sister. Sister Z Ayub, can you come on the mic, please? Or may I ask Sister Farhana instead then? Sister Farhana. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah.
Walaikum salam. How are you, Sheikh?
Alhamdulillah, I haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, I do listen your lessons every time. I did listen this time as well. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, now Sister Farhana. Now, fi'l mudari majzoom. Now, these are the particles. You have lam, lamma, lamul amr, and la and nahiya. So these are the 4 particles which, if they come in the front of the present tense, they make the present tense in the state of which state, Sister Farhana?
Jazam.
Jazam, halatul majzoom.
Yeah.
Halatul majzoom. So what will happen? So in the singular, what would happen? Give me an example of lam yadhabu. What will happen to yadhabu?
It will become yadhab, lam yadhab.
Can you conjugate the 14 forms with lam, please?
Lam yadhab, lam yadhaba, lam yadhabu, lam tadhab, lam tadhaba, lam yadhabna, lam tadhab, lam tadhaba, lam tadhabu, lam tadhabi, lam tadhaba, lam tadhabna, lam adhab, Lam nadhab.
Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you.
Jazakallah, sister. Brilliant. Now I'm not gonna. So these are those were the. Where is it gone? So these are the ones. Any questions from anyone before I move on? And also, let me remind yourself, you have also a second category of adawatul jazima, which make two verbs in the state of majzoom. These are these ones here. There are 12 in total, but over here they've mentioned a few less. They have in, man, ma, mahma, mata, aina, ainama, haythuma, kayfama, and a. So whenever they come, they enter into two present tense, and they make both of them in the state of majzoom. In the state of majzoom, right?
So Sheikh,
Can I have? Yeah.
Sheikh, sorry to interrupt. So when I put in the particle lam in front, then
Yep.
all of the endings of the normal, like the normal conjugations, they'll all have a sukun at the end.
Yes, not a sukoon.
Ah,
The singulars will have a sukoon, and the dual. Let me show you.
Mhm.
Let me show you. Where's it gone? So 1 second. Let me just.
because my sister, she said them really well, but I was trying to see like what has it done to
I will
the
do that.
ending.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I know. I have a lazy student in class, so I'll take care of him as well. So let me show you. Okay. Okay. Now, if you have a look over here, Sayed,
hmm
on the singulars, you have yaktub.
hmm
Or this is a justice case.
Okay,
Yaktub,
okay.
taktub, taktub. So all of. Actually, let me show you this one here. This is better. Let me just change the page over. This is better. Can you see this over here? Yadhab.
Yeah.
Let me go. Yadhab, yadhaba. It should be yadhabu, but becomes yadhab. See
Okay.
this? Lam
Yeah.
yadhab, yadhab, yadhaba, yadhabu. Lam
Okay.
tadhab, lam tadhaba. These are the correct ones. Lam tadhaba, lam yadhabna, lam tadhab, lam tadhaba, lam tadhabu, lam tadhabi, lam tadhaba, lam tadhabna, lam adhab, lam nadhab, lam nadhab. So this is
Okay.
what happens. Is that clear for you
Okay.
now?
Yes. Alhamdulillah. Thank you.
So this is what happens. So the handout which I sent you, it's got everything in there. What should be sufficient for yourself. So,
Yalla.
okay.
Jazakallah. Thank you very much.
Sister Ayub, can you come on the mic, please? Or your mic's not working. Okay, that's fine. Brother Muhammad Mirali. Agha Muhammad Mirali.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Alaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Sheikh. Thank you.
Okay, can you go through this for once more with a different verb? I want you to do the verb lam ya'lam. He did not know. Lam ya'lam. And conjugate the 14 forms for me, please.
Okay, so lam ya'lam,
Mhm.
lam ya'lama,
Excellent.
lam ya'lamu,
Excellent.
lam ta'lam,
Excellent.
lam ta'lama,
Correct.
and lam ya'lamna.
Excellent. So remember this, please. Form number 6 and form number 12. These the noons remain behind because these words are mabni, both of them.
And then it's lam ta'lam, lam ta'lama, lam ta'lamu, lam ta'lami, lam ta'lama, and lam ta'lamna,
Excellent.
and lam a'lam, and lam na'lam.
Excellent. Excellent. Can I have Brother Kian? Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah, Brother Kian. Okay. Sister Afaf, Bismillah. Sister Afaf.
Yes, Sheikh.
Would you be able to do the verb lam yadkhul? Lam yadkhul.
Okay. لم يدخل لم تدخل لم تدخلا لم تدخلي.
No, sister, go across. So
I'm sorry.
yeah,
Yeah.
look on the screen. You could just follow the pattern.
Yeah, sorry. لم يدخل لم تدخل لم
No. You're doing it the wrong way, sister. Lam yadkhul, lam yadkhula, lam yadkhulu. They're going
Okay.
singular, dual, plural. The top
Okay.
box is for the third person.
لم يدخل لم يدخلا لم يدخلوا لم تدخل لم تدخلا لم تدخلنا لم تدخل لم تدخلا لم تدخلوا لم تدخلي لم تدخلا لم تدخلنا لم أدخل لم ندخل.
Excellent.
Is
Jazakallah,
it
sister.
okay? Yeah.
That's correct.
Okay.
So this is what this is all of this what we're doing. الفعل مضارع مجزوم. So the singulars, it gets a sukoon, and in the dual and the plurals, the noons are dropped. The noons are dropped. Right. So the next one is فعل مضارع منصوب. Now فعل مضارع منصوب, which is called the subjunctive case. So in the subjunctive case, I'm going to bring sister, brother Yasmana Tehrani.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Sister Yasman, can you go through them and put the verb lan? Lan means never. Lan tarani or lan yadriba, he will never hit. So imagine there was lan in front, but the verb has already been put in the halatul majzoom. So in the singular form, in the singular forms, a fatha is present. Can you see it, sister?
Yes.
Now, in the all of these are the singular forms. You, she, you, masculine, I, and we, and then you, one female, you, two females, or you, two males. You all, boys. You, two boys. They both boys. They two females, and they all females. The noons have been dropped in the dual and the plurals, and in these two forms, in the female forms, you all females and they all females, the noons remain behind. So go ahead, sister.
لن يكتب لن تكتب لن تكتب لن أكتب لن نكتب.
Can you do the translation as well at the same time? Like lay yaktuba, he will never write. Lay yaktuba, he will never write.
He will never write. لن تكتب, she will never write.
Okay.
لن تكتب, you will never write. لن أكتب, I will never write. لن نكتب, we will never write.
So what's been happening in these forms, sister? What's happening to the last letter?
It's getting fatha.
Excellent. And in the next forms, the dual and the plural forms, apart from you, one female, what's happening there? The noon in the dual and the plurals, what's happening?
It's dropping.
So the subjunctive and the jussive case in the dual and the plurals, it follows the same rule. It's only in the singulars. In the singulars, the yaktuba gets a fatha, whereas in lam yaktub, it gets a sukoon. So Sayyid, subjunctive is halatul mansub. Subjunctive is halatul mansub. The jussive case is halatul majzoom. Sister, continue now. Lan taktubi.
Lan taktubi, you will never write.
Correct.
Lan taktuba, you will never write.
Correct.
Lan taktubu, you will never write. Lan yaktuba, they will never write.
Correct.
Lan taktuba, they will never write. Lan yaktubu, they will never write.
Excellent. And lan taktubna.
Lan taktubna, you will never write for a female plural, and lan yaktubna, they will never write for feminine plural.
So can you see over here now, sister? in the mansub and majzoom, lam taktubna and lan taktubna, it's remaining the same. The only difference is that we are bringing lam and lan, whether we want to change the meaning, because lan means never, lam means that he did not write. Sister Yasmana, is that clear?
Yes.
Any questions from anyone else? Any questions? Does anyone have any questions? Right. Does anyone have questions? If we don't have any questions, then what I'll do, because this is pretty much everything for fi'l mudari marfu, majzoom, and mansoob. And I've sent you the handout where it explains everything itself. So inshallah, then what I'll do tomorrow, tomorrow I will start from mubtada, khabar, naibul fa'il, and fa'il, inna wa kana wa akhwatuha. But before I start that, tomorrow I'll do the exercises from the book. So is it from the beginning of the book, from page number, from exercise 1, from lesson 1, all the way up to lesson 10? Yes? Is that correct?
Yes, Sheikh. Lesson 1 to 10 inclusive. Yes, inshallah.
So is it from the Nahu section? Yes?
Yeah, from the syntax, chapters 1 to 10, inshallah.
That's fine. So inshallah, tomorrow the first thing I'll do is that I will go through all of the nasb, jazm, and raf, and then I'll do all of the rest inshallah tomorrow. So tomorrow's session may be longer inshallah.
Inshallah,
Oh,
Jazakallah,
it
Sheikh.
is longer. It's a 2-hour session tomorrow inshallah.
Inshallah, Jazakallah. Thank you very much.
So inshallah, I hope that was clarified if there was any confusion. But inshallah, I'll do the exercises tomorrow and maybe inshallah try to finish it off tomorrow. So Aghai Adil, can you Aghai Muhammad Mirali, would you be able to recite Dua Faraj? Okay, he has gone. Okay, Agha Muhammad Mirali, are you there? Agha Kiyan, would you be able to recite Dua Faraj, please? Not working. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. اللهم كن لوليك الحجة بالحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك توعا وتمتع فيها طويلا واجعلنا من أنصار وشيتك وجندك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجهم. Is everyone happy with the time we got for tomorrow, 2 o'clock, or would you prefer the 8 o'clock slot? Is 8 better or 2 o'clock better? What time would you prefer, brothers and sisters? 2? Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine, inshallah. Okay, inshallah, see you at 2 o'clock then, inshallah, tomorrow. Okay, inshallah. Fi amanillah, iltimas dua.
Jazakallah, Sheikh. Thank you very much.
No problem, Sayyid.